Hey guys, it's Gun from Team Misplayed, and I just wanted to bring a little discussion video for you guys on a topic I wanted to do for a little bit. It spurred off a weird thing. I was watching a video, and he was talking about deck building and how it's an art. And how I do agree there are some people that just build decks and they do really well. I don't know if you can really call building a deck in Yu-Gi-Oh anymore an art. The game is revolved around archetypes now, which means there are archetype-based cards with generic cards that are from the past that have been used to make cards better. Like when Dragon Rulers came out and they had that Rejuvenation, that was an old card that wasn't meant to be with the set. I mean, the archetype, but people abused it, and it was a good idea. But everyone was doing it, and it doesn't make it creative. When I think of a deck building thing that makes it like an art, I think of like a deck that has the cards have nothing to do with each other, but they work very well together. Like, I could build my Madolches any way I wanted, but there are so many cards that everyone's going to play that when you say you're a deck builder and it's an art, I'm going to look at your build and compare it to my build, and probably there's going to be maybe 6 card choices that are different, and that's all going to be player preference. And I know that kind of sucks, but creativity is kind of dying in Yu-Gi-Oh, and it's a very linear game where if you want to have something be fun and creative, you gotta play those decks that don't just do one type of play. You gotta have a deck that does multiple plays. I mean, you can, yeah, those 6 card choices that you choose could make a complete difference, but there is no art to building a deck really anymore. I mean, depending on what they go to a regional, it's more of a meta watch and then comparison. Like, say I was running Madolche and I decided to main something stupid like Vanities, like Hoban did with Sylvans, because it stopped plays. You're not being a deck builder, you're not being an artisan with the deck. You're just throwing a generically good card into a deck because the meta calls for it, and it doesn't make you the super creative genius. It means you're trying to just completely cut out the meta so that you can play and not have to worry about it. And I don't know. It's a very weird thing. I'm going on my tangent. I mean, I love this game, and I love all the things that I can do with it, but you can't really ever call yourself just a deck builder, like a deck artisan, like what my example with the Madolche is. Like, does it make me an artisan for playing that, or teching Trapstone when Wiretap could be better, or making Fiendish Chains instead of Breakthroughs? No, it doesn't make me a deck builder. It just means I have different tastes from everybody else. I was going to locals. Tour Guide's not a competitive card in Madolches, but it was locals. So, I don't know, guys. This is just my random tangent thoughts on it, and I wish creativity was alive in this game, but Konami realized that it's kind of hard just to make singular cards and have them all be good, because someone's going to find a way to break them. So as long as they're in an archetype, they can kind of keep control on it. No other cards can be really splashed in another deck, and that's how they kind of keep it fair, but then they show love to more archetypes than others, and it just ends up bottoming them out. Like, they love Dragon Rulers. They let Dragon Roller Rampage when they came out, but as soon as Fire Fist got Chicken, they hit Spirit. I mean, yeah, the deck was good, but it was not as good as Dragon Rulers. Dragon Rulers was dominating the OCG, and they did nothing to the Dragon Rulers as they came out, because Konami's a money-grubbing company. But I don't know why they would hit an old card when a new card was coming out that needed that old card for it to sell well. I mean, when that card first came out, it was a $40 card, and then it dropped down to like 15, and now it's like 10. I'm talking about Rooster. But, yeah, sorry about my tangent, guys. I just, after watching that video, I kind of, it's like, you can call yourself a deck builder, or an artisan of deck building, but I don't think you can really call yourself that anymore, especially with how the game is turning out, because it's all archetype based, and if you're just changing 6 cards, you're not really doing anything creative, you're just playing to your preference. So, I'll leave you guys out on that. This has been Gone with Team Misplayed. Sorry for my rant. Peace.